Okay. You say you're going to do something about this, and the people have already made their complaints, and they may be waiting for answers right now. And you say you're waiting. How long will they be waiting?
How long they will be waiting? That's a loaded question. But they will be waiting not for too long. Again, these things cannot be just taken through overnight. There are legal issues involved. And the quarry, to my understanding, is under contract with the landowners. And we don't know at this point what arrangements were made. We are now working with the government and the SLRA to know all of the facts before we can move on.
Yeah, some people say you continue making arrangements, maybe before everything is finished, the people have finished blasting the stones and everything that's there to be sustained might have been sustained already. So at the end, you may have nothing to say or do. We just let bygones be bygones.
No, when I say we are waiting for all of the facts, doesn't mean it's going to be next year. It might be next week. But we have to have all the facts before moving on this issue. It has to be moved on it cautiously. As I said, there are legal issues involved. So it's not going to be next year. It's not going to be even next month. Immediate action going to be taken because we are as much concerned as anybody else. Those are our people, and their security is our responsibility, and their safety is our responsibility. So we are going to look into this matter as quickly as possible.
Yes, sir. Have you ever paid a visit to this place in question, sir?
Of course I have. Of course I have spoken to several people, the inhabitants of the surrounding area, and I have seen some damage to the environment, some damage to the properties in that area, and lots of other complaints. So I'm quite okay with what's going on there.
So that means if we're talking about your affair and you know what is happening, you know these damages sustained, how soon will the people be expecting reaction, a positive reaction from you?
Well, positive reaction, I don't exactly, I cannot determine what you refer to as positive reaction because all the actions I've taken are positive. So, but let's just say, if you mean conclusion, well, it's going to be soon, as I say. We are going to conclude this issue soon, sooner than you may even expect. But as I say, I'm weighing carefully because there are legal issues. I will keep referring to that. There are legal issues involved. The Chinese have a legal contract with the people in that surrounding area, with the bush, with the property owners. I mean, the bush owners in that area. So I mean, we have to look at all the aspects before taking or moving on legal grounds as council. At this point in time, we cannot even stop the blasting. We can only request for maybe a reduction in the weight of the blasting and a few other measures to be put in place, like exactly informing us so that we can inform our people. These are all things positively we've done. But and I hope we move on to conclude as soon as possible. I can only request that we'll all be patient and look up to your leadership, and we definitely will do something about it.
But while the various committees plan to work together on resolving the issues, the people in the neighborhood of the blasting sites will wait with their complaints. The deputy town chief of Ndadabu was more than enthusiastic to show the physical destructions of the blasts.
We just scatter now for cause damage.
Blast the stone, now you don't polish souls here. If not to God save, this souls be one for don't power one bobo. Who save now we been told the house owner will say me he broke the souls.
You will show me what I host them besides this others?
Yes, but house. Like Pabas in house, Africarim, Mohamed Kande, Auguste Lapia, Nana the town chief, with William Osi and the Ansumewa. Okay, Kalogo.
Yeah. Now it's recording. Yeah.
This other house. Now that my brother and get na town chief Auguste Lapia and house this. Instead of this damage outside. Outside it damage. Color pass behind here. You don't see? And the blast is so. You see this? This is even the same thing. This is not damage, you don't damage. My brother himself, he don't get nothing. He don't get money.
The China Railway 7th Group Limited, which is blasting the rocks, has its headquarters some 4 to 5 miles from the quarry, on a raised slab making a crescent in front of their offices and dormitories. They have the words, "Work quickly and make a good name," written. The words stand in sharp contrast to the increasing wave of complaints levied against them. Mr. Cho, the manager in charge, declined to say anything on their operations. Instead, he called a Mr. Sun on the phone. Sun, who is the spokesman of either the company or Mr. Cho himself, suggested the SLRA officials. He said the SLRA had all the answers. His suggestion was re-echoed by Mr. Cho himself.
Toka.
Please.
Finish.
Please, and Mr. William.
Toka.
Toka, okay.
Toka.
You don't want to hear Chinese, but
No, mama. Who's Mr. William?
Mr. Alfred J. Momodu is the Chief Regional Engineer of the Sierra Leone Roads Authority. He could also leave his computer and grant a 5-minute interview. Certainly, the Chinese claimed he had all the answers.
Mr. Momodu, are you aware of the blasting of rocks that's taking place along the Bo-Kenema Highway?
Yes, I am aware. As a matter of fact, the Chinese group which is responsible for the rehabilitation works of the Bo-Kenema Highway is using the Grima site as a quarry from which they could extract aggregate that will be used on the road. So I'm fully aware.
What is the length of the road under construction?
It's about 65 kilometers from Bo to Kenema.
But are you also aware of the complaints that are made by the people in the communities regarding the blasting of the rocks?
Yeah, in recent times, as recent as about a month ago, we've had complaints and we've actually sat on that issue to discuss it and see how we could alleviate the problem.